Viri is responsible. She was putting on makeup.
Lies. Blasphemy.
Yes. So, today we're going to do Pokemon Smash or Pass.
I cannot wait. I've never been
Viri
so
is
excited.
responsible. She was putting on makeup. I love that there's this black lady here. Which career is right for you? And she is smiling as she looks at the Bulbasaur. Oh,
This is the career path.
This is the career path, yes. It's like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Doing Pokemon Smash or Pass.
This is where I thought I'd be. I don't know about you, but I always knew in my heart I would end up here.
People are asking, is Viri the loud one?
The loud one?
Yes.
Would you say I'm loud?
I think what they're trying to ask is whether or not you're Koa.
Oh, I see.
Koa is the loud one, yes.
Yes, Koa is.
She is very loud. So, Bulbasaur.
Bulbous.
Bulbasaur. Smash or pass?
For me,
For you,
I
yes.
think pass.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Bulbasaur.
No, but like, there's tentacles.
Tentacle, but those aren't tentacles. Those are like leaves. What are leaves gonna do?
Well, you're the expert. I don't know. I just seen the thing on. Okay, so I assume that if you don't like Bulbasaur, like if you pass, you'd probably pass on Ivysaur as well.
Yeah, on Ivysaur, yeah, I think so. Still a pass.
Also a
now
pass.
This
Really?
Smash, yes.
Why would you smash Venusaur, but you're not smashing the Ivysaur or the Bulbasaur? Like, what is the method to this madness?
Well, first of all, the other two are too cute, and this one, I like the tree, and I think the tree could be fun. So I would smash.
Like, basically, what you're saying is that women are more interested in the character rather than the appearance.
Yes, maybe, possibly, yes.
So the Venusaur is got the attitude. That's the...
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I wouldn't smash any of them because they all look male.
So pass on those.
Yeah, I will have to pass.
Really interesting.
Charmander. Be careful what you say, because you may get my channel in trouble. I mean, it looks... I haven't carbon dated it. But it looks a little bit young, you know? I just...
Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. It's too cute. I don't want to hurt it.
You don't want to hurt it, I see.
Yeah.
Do you often hurt your significant other?
I don't want to... what's the word? I don't want to disrupt the innocence that it emits, you see? Like, that's too... It's too good, you know. I gotta keep it the way it is.
What's that Japanese word which describes accurately this? Naruhodo. All right. Well, now the innocence is lost. Okay, we're transcending into the adulthood, I guess, with Charmeleon.
I used to smash for sure.
You used to smash? Right.
Yeah, I would smash that.
You'd smash Charmeleon.
Yeah. For sure.
How big is Charmeleon? Let me just check it out. It's medium size.
Medium.
Height. Dude, it's 3'7". How can you?
3'7".
It's 3'7". How do you?
I love that.
Like how? I'm trying to picture. It's 19 kilograms. Like. What do you do with the tail as well? Like, it's on fire.
I mean, that could lead to some interesting times. I think, personally.
All right.
Like,
well, now,
a little heat never hurt anyone.
Now it's an all-time favorite. The Charizard.
Oh yes.
You smash.
I'm smashing the button right now. Smash.
It does look smashing, especially the Mega Charizard. Apparently.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
I mean, I don't know how a female would look like, because it looks male, so, you know, I don't know what exactly there would be for me to smash, but...
I mean, you never know. You shouldn't judge right away. Maybe there's some things to explore there.
I mean, it is Pride Month, isn't it?
Yeah, why not? Why not just, step out of the comfort zone a bit?
Still a pass for me, though.
Still a pass, really?
Still a pass, yes. I explained my thought process on this.
I see.
Still, at least with... Yes.
No, go ahead.
This is 5'7"
So better. Improving.
It is better, yes. It's still like... I always thought like Charizard would be a lot larger. I think it's because the main character in Pokemon was a kid, so... Like 5'7" compared to Ash Ketchum looked huge.
What? Yeah, that makes that puts everything into perspective now.
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
No, because I just got blown away as well. It's like what, 5'7"? That's not that big. And I remember like Charizard in the show being like this huge dragon that flew around and stuff. And now it makes sense.
I thought they were like 9 foot or something.
Yeah, as well. I thought that it's at least twice the size of a normal human.
Charizard is a manlet.
Charizard is a manlet, confirmed.
Confirmed.
Okay, the next one has a funny name. Right? Makes me think of women for some reason. Squirtle.
Squirtle. Oh my gosh. I can't. Is V a manlet? I mean, V, are you a manlet?
No, I'm actually, I use European measurements. You Americans use them for bullets. 1 meter, 79 centimeters.
1 meter. How much is 1 meter? 3 foot? You're 3 foot?
I don't think that is accurate.
Is it 1 meter to feet is 3 foot?
1 meter.
V is a manlet.
And so 179.
What? Does that add a difference? And 179 what?
Yeah, I guess. So
yeah,
179 centimeters, I guess.
9 foot?
Yes.
What?
Well,
That's not tall.
I'll tell you afterwards, because like if I start calculating now, if I bring the calculator with I would have to close this website.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah. People are saying I'm tall. Oh, 5'10". I don't think I'm 5'10", Zedif. Anyway, right, whatever. So, pass, Squirtle.
Pass. Yeah, pass. Major
Wordle
pass.
also pass. Or is this like one of the character figures where is the
I'm
attitude?
still too cute. I think it's still too cute, yeah. Smash!
How did you...
Look at the attitude! Look at that face!
Yes,
and
like,
look at the buffness of the arms. Wow.
I get it, but like, it's a hard shell surrounding it. Like, what is there?
I mean...
Look,
ears?
I know you're a very say-so person. I'm not talking with Project Melody here, okay? So I'm trying to keep this appropriate, but how? The position is what I'm curious. I mean, it looks like it's going to squish everything that's under it. Like,
maybe that's what, people like. Maybe they want to be a little squished.
It's part of the chat. So you like 85.5 kilogram weight of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Definitely
5'3".
I'm pass.
It's the same height as me.
Oh, you know what people are saying? You like the hydro pump.
Oh, yeah, hydro pump. It's like your own personal water park. So fun.
Isn't this like capable of shooting water at a speed that bullets can reach? Like, there's this water cutter. Like, when I heard about it, I was like, what on earth is that? But apparently there's a way to cut steel using water.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like such a pressurized stream of water that it can actually cut steel. And when I heard about it, I was like, no way. But there's pictures on YouTube.
That of it cutting steel?
Yes.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, just hold on a minute. I need to move the avatar a little bit on my screen because I keep looking to the left. Here we go.
Isn't that its P? I hope not. I really hope not.
Yeah, I hope not, because Mommy Susan is going to get upset.
Yeah. Mommy Susan doesn't like that.
Alright. Oh, Glow in the Dark for $2 super chat asks, looking at Blastoise, that if you want to smash, like, do you want to be pumped? Because he's got the water pumps going. Yeah, he's got the water pumps.
I mean, pumping doesn't sound bad.
Jesus, woman. Let's move over to Caterpie.
Oh, no, I can't. I can't.
You know, this is what I would call a white woman moment. But
why? Why?
I'm nothing. We're just going to move on. Metapod. This.
Still a pass.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I mean, look at the tail.
The tail, yeah, but it's like I don't like the way that it's looking at me, you know.
Oh, but like you can't put a bag over its head, you know.
I would say smash if I have my eyes closed. If I can't see
in the dark. What the?
Pass. Oh.
This is getting interesting.
Yeah, I would say pass because I feel like it could be painful.
It does look a little bit painful. But
yeah.
There are people into. You know what it would look like?
What?
You know those tails that you can purchase?
Tails?
Yeah.
Like
chat, help me out, because I'm trying to describe it and
tails?
Yeah, it's like a foxtail, you know?
Oh, yeah, I get it.
And you put it in, and it looks like a foxtail.
You put it in?
Yeah.
Like, does it have, like, on a belt or something?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Ah,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Smash. I'm not explaining this one. Smash!
Really? This looks even more painful. This is sharp.
Again, it's the stance. The stance is very appealing, you know?
Master Dovak, thanks V. Now my chin is getting confused, and I found out that you are taller than V. Well, why would I be smaller than you? Okay, Pidgey.
Pass.
Oh yeah, I don't think it would even be possible. Same with Pidgeotto, I assume.
I don't know. I'll pass for now, but I might have second thoughts.
It's a 3 foot 7 inches.
But the hair is so nice. But look at that. That's very good.
What? How? Like, there's no. Okay.
You're trying to rationalize this too much.
Maybe. I guess. Pidgeotto. Okay, this one is actually big. This one is 4 feet 11 inches.
I would say pass.
Okay, so now I'm confused. Okay, like you're telling me you would smash Pidgeotto, but you pass on Pidgeot.
Yeah, I can't explain it. It's the
how
it's the attitude. Look at that. Okay, like that one, it's like, but the other one,
but it looks like a power stance. There's no way. All right, like Pidgeotto, which is smaller, right? Like this is like you're looking at it and you're like, But when you see Pidgeot, you're like,
No, okay, cool mullet. That's what Min Q says. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Cool mullet. Yeah, look at that. Look at the waves. I would like to know their hair secrets.
Hear that, guys? You need to dye your hair and have a cool mullet.
That's all it takes. Ooh, pass.
Well, yeah, obviously.
This is gross.
Although, the position is inviting.
It could be. Yeah, inviting. Is V gonna smash this one?
It's 1 foot. There's no way. Like
There's no way.
AV, did you see Tim Pool vid? He dropped a couple hours ago. Man, he might be under YouTube's gun. He went next level. Have my direct. I'll have to check Tim Pool after the stream. All right, let's move over to Ratikev.
Oh no. Pass.
This looks like a Rata after getting smashed.
Yeah. Is it an upgrade or a downgrade? I feel like it's a downgrade.
It is a downgrade, but it is bigger. So this one is 2 foot.
Bigger.
It's got a lot more protein in it. That's why.
Protein. So why don't we just cook it then? Why are we smashing it?
No, that's not what I'm moving. All right. Sparrow. Well.
Pass.
Pharaoh.
Pass.
Okay, now it's interesting.
Smash.
Smash, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Smash.
I think. yeah.
Smash.
Smash, yes.
Smash.
Would you smash? No? Yes? No?
I mean, look, if I was on a world and there's only Pokemon, right? Like, there's nothing else.
Then yeah. Right.
Smash.
Okay, I could. Yeah, I respect that.
It's the bondage aspect, and then
Smash. Yeah. Oh no, pass.
No,
I can't.
pass. Yeah.
It's too. No, can't.
No.
Smash. Pass.
Nani?
Nani?
Nani, Viri-chan? Nani?
Yeah, bye. No, pass. Oh. Still pass.
It looks protective though. Like if you have children with it, it would offer fatherly protection.
But look at those eyes. Like those eyes look too, like innocent.
It is a window to the soul. Maybe it's a poet.
Maybe. If I could talk with it a bit more, maybe smash.
You'd have to talk.
If I could get to know it, yeah.
Well, I think what it's going to say, it's probably going to say like Sandshrew.
Yeah. I mean, I like that. We can connect. Sandshrew. I can say that. Ooh. I think pass. It's too spiky.
Apparently, this stream is going to give Koa ammunition for days against you and me.
You feel like what?
This stream is going to give Koa ammunition for days against you and me.
It is. People are already talking about your fetishes.
Nani?
Nani? Nothing pass.
Nani, Viri-chan?
Viri-chan.
Pass.
Yeah, major pass. It's just a rat. The rat pass is not good. Smash.
It's a woman. It's female.
Smash.
It's female.
So?
I
mean, look at it's all about the attitude, like I said. You know?
Okay, that's a very progressive stance.
Pass. Did it pass? Still pass.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just not appealing.
It's got the attitude though.
It does, but I feel like it's too much,
Oh,
like
I see. So there's like a sweet spot that we're talking about. There's like too much is not good, too little also bad. I see.
Yeah.
What the
What do you say, V?
What is this though? It's a fairy Pokemon. What does it do? Okay.
Yeah, I think it has baby
disclosure,
doll eyes.
I haven't watched Pokemon. I thought that it's very LGBT for my age. It was very cringe. Oh, that was. I thought it was cringe when it was out. I was a Digimon.
Really?
Yes.
Digimon really? I'm meeting more people that liked Digimon more when they were younger.
At least it made sense, and it wasn't so sadistic. Like, when you think about it, it is very sadistic. Like, what is Pokemon about, right? Like, kids torturing these animals. At least in Digimon, like, they were friends with the digital monster, and they tried to actually help their digital monster when it was in pain, Like...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, like, in Pokemon, it was, oh, look, my Charizard is completely wounded. It's almost about to die. I'm going to put it back into the bowl.
Get back in
Pikachu,
your ball.
you're next.
After you saw its friends like just collapse.
Yeah, it never made any sense to me, and like the fact that they're not talking was also kind of meh.
Yeah. But this, I feel like it's like, the Pokemon were cuter, right? But Digimon, aren't a lot of the Digimon like very humanoid looking?
It
Like, aren't they
depends
just
on
like
the
human?
Digimon. Like you had the Angelwomon and like a couple
Yeah.
others like Fairymon, and they looked really ushikushi. But
Yeah, yeah.
there were also Digimons like Agumon and stuff, which like could pass for a Pokemon.
Yeah, I guess so. I think the part that threw me off was the humanoid looking part, you know? It felt odd.
Hmm.
Felt a bit weird.
Pokemon is basically slavery. It kind of is, because if you think about it, like all these animals are hyper intelligent. Like they
Hmm.
understand human language, and they have a level of intelligence as well. So yeah, I would say that it is very disturbing when you think about it.
Yeah. I think didn't they try and brush it off and be like, "Oh, they like it in there. It's like a little
They like it.
haven for them in the ball."
I've no idea whether or not they addressed like what it's like to
Mm.
be in the ball. Um, I know that,
V PETA confirmed.
like I know they have to be beaten first before put in the ball, because otherwise they
Do
can
they?
escape. Yeah, like
Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right.
so you like like they go into the wild, they find an animal, they beat the living shit out
Mm.
of it, and then they trap it in the ball. And the whole purpose is to make it so that it can um it can fight other of its kind. You know, it's just.
Mm. Yeah, it is it's the more you think about it, the worse it gets. It makes it way less cute.
And then of course, you know, like when you think about it, like in the Pokemon world, you only have Pokemons, like you don't have animals like cows and stuff, right? So
Mm.
everything they eat is Pokemons as well.
Everything. Wait. No. No.
Yes, and
So
even,
like when
even
they what?
but yeah, like even if they have a salad, like it's probably some leaf Pokemons that are in that bowl.
Well, what if you're just harvesting this stuff? Like what if it's like sheep, right? And you need to shear the
That
leaf
is a
Pokemon
Pokemon
in
sheep.
order to do it.
Like that is a
Yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
sheep. Yeah, like I'm telling you.
I mean, that does feel weird now because it's like they're your friends who fight for you, but are also cattle. Eh.
I mean, it's kind of like in the real world, you know, you can have like a lamb if you're on a farm and you can befriend it, and the lamb follows you around, and one day, you know, daddy pulls the knife and it's like, well, it's time. And it
No,
becomes a
me.
sacrificial lamb.
Ah! I can't. It's too sad.
What on earth? Like,
Oh.
this looks like a Pokemon that has seen too much.
Yeah, the eyes. It looks like it's just trying to accept its existence the
It
best it can.
Yeah, it's like a Pokemon that went to YouTube and searched for
Mm.
Christian, and now it has seen. Yeah, it has seen things that it shouldn't have seen.
Oh my god, I feel so bad for it.
This is your facial expression after I told you the story about the jar.
That is true, yeah. I didn't I was like, can I forget that? Can I erase it? You know, ever since you told me about that, I've been seeing jars everywhere now, like all the time. It's like you've attracted them to me. I hate it.
You know, one day, years from now, you're going to have to ask someone to open a jar for you.
No, never. Never. No, no.
Just like, I can't
No.
open the pickle jar, can you? And when that
I'll just
happens,
never no.
when that happens,
Mm-mm.
you're going to think back to this moment.
Uh,
Smash.
Oh, really? You would smash? Pass for me. Too
Well,
cute.
I have to say smash every now and then, because otherwise it would look like I'm just dodging, you know.
No, I see.
Mm.
Suspicious, B. Suspicious.
75% female, look.
That's enough.
It's like, it's more out of a desperation for me, because like everything that has been up till now is smashable by a woman, but like I'm like, well, no.
It's literally a dog, V. V, that is a fox. Yeah, this one looks the most animal-like. Ooh, smash.
They all look animal-like. That's the whole point.
No, but that one was like, I could have been my friend's dog. Like, that's what that would look like. This one looks, you know, a bit more sturdy.
Can I redo the smash? Can I?
No, you can't take it back.
I can't take it back.
It's out there.
It's etched forever.
It's forever. Immortalized. Yeah, smash for me.
Well, if I said the smash to Vulpix, I guess I have to smash this as well, right?
Yeah, look at that. See, that's nice. That's really nice.
Smash. Pass.
What?
This is like the Ray Pokemon, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like it sings, you fall asleep, and then you don't know what happens.
No.
And then it's even got the look like it knows what's gonna be up.
Yeah. No. Oh God. Stop creating these images in my mind, V. Please. Ugh. So no.
Why are people PPPing in the chat?
PPP?
Yes, in my chat. They're whatever. Wiggly tooth.
Well, tooth.
Tooth.
Pass.
Yes, pass. Pass.
Pass. That's nasty. Pass. Oh, that's
smash.
so gross. No,
smash.
really?
I'm sorry. I will smash.
All right. All right.
Do I need to explain?
No. I don't want an explanation.
Self-explanatory.
I don't want it.
I think it's self-explanatory, Viri.
Thank you, Roger. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, no, this one is no thank. Yeah, I get what you're. Okay. No, next.
From, yeah?
Next. Yeah, I get it. Next. I don't want to look at it anymore.
You know, now that I think about it, like this would actually be the genuinely like the first one where like a poker face be like, yeah, smash.
Yeah, I mean, again, it makes sense, but I don't like that it makes sense. You know, pass.
Why is a good chucker in the chat going good Lord V? Like, okay, what? And by the way, the teeth are perfect. Okay, like they're all to the side to make room. I mean,
wait, V make room? V? This is so bad.
Pass.
Yeah, pass. Pass.
Smash.
I hate it here.
This actually looks like something that's like after the smashing has happened, you know, like
No,
transpired.
it's just marshmallows, V. Just marshmallows. Nothing. It's no.
Good for teenagers. 100% smash, yes.
No. I can't. I'm learning so much about you.
Conspiracy cat, that's a harmful and dangerous conspiracy theory.
VC kelp. Pass.
Pass, yes. No, like this
Yeah.
is smash, but this is pass.
Yeah, I can see why. That is pass. 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 Smash. Yes.
It's 0 inches. So it's 8 inches. You wouldn't even know it's there.
What do you mean, V?
I mean, hold on. I need to. How many centimeters is this? Like, if it was a bullet, how big would it be?
Yeah. How? Very small, right?
Yeah,
they can't be that small.
I don't think you would even notice. Like, all right, fine. Moving on.
Yeah. Smash.
Really? So how greedy are you? Like, one is not enough. You need 3.
I mean, you might as well go all the way, right? Like
this one is actually 2 feet.
Even better.
Oh, I see. Oh, look.
Oh, pass.
Oh, why though?
It's very I just want to be friends, you know.
Do you know
like
the type?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's steel.
Steel.
Steel. Steel.
A new experience.
A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view.
Point of view.
Yes.
Pass. Oh my gosh. Why is it so smug? Ugh.
I don't know, but like, I will click next before the chat judges me.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, pass. Pass.
You'd smash this?
Would I? Again, it's the attitude.
It's
You know?
it's a cat.
I'll say pass, but
No, I don't.
I like the eyes.
Okay.
Pass.
Isn't this the one that was in the movie and apparently like it can explode if you stress it out?
Is it that one? I didn't know Psyduck did that.
Like why would you have a Pokemon that's a walking bomb? You know, and if it's if it's way too stressed, it goes boom.
I mean, that's probably the least cruel one, Like out of everything else they've created, it's not that bad.
How do you beat it to put it in the bowl though? Like if because again, like if it's stressed out, it explodes.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you like put it to sleep first instead.
Oh, it's not Psyduck. I think it was maybe just the Psyduck in the movie. Like it was maybe like a special Psyduck.
Special Psyduck, ooh.
Haven't you seen like Detective Pikachu, the Pokemon?
Yeah. I did, but it's been a while.
Yeah, wasn't it like a... Oh, it's psychic stress, not an explosion.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense.
Ah.
It's like one of its moves. Roll
No,
34.
pass.
Oh, no. Smash.
Okay.
Oh, pass.
Oh, look, it's Goa.
Go.
Pig monkey Pokemon.
It looks like you could play kickball with it.
Everything here is true. Pig monkey Pokemon.
Pass. Oh, pass. It's still cute. Oh. What is that? What? Ooh, smash.
That's a white woman moment, Viri.
Why?
Chat, explain to her what a white woman moment
What
is.
does it mean? I'm so confused.
Let's ruin the say-so.
Ruin the say-so.
Yes.
Ugh, pass. 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 Smash.
Which part of it do you find alluring?
The tail is nice. Also, I like
That is a nice tail now that I'm thinking
Yeah,
about it.
exactly.
It is a nice tail.
Would you smash?
Smash, because now the tail is just...
Yeah. See, I've opened your mind.
Yeah, you made me come around, yes.
Oh, yeah. Mega, what's the... Ooh, smash.
But it has no tail.
But, well, you don't know that. We just can't see it.
Why would he take a picture with, like, the most interesting part of it?
Oh, I guess maybe. I mean... Yeah, no, still smash.
Nah, I would smash the Kadabra, but I would not smash the Alakazam.
Fair enough. Pass. Smash! Mega smash.
You know, again, I'm looking at the height. It's actually not that big. It's 4 foot 11 inches.
I mean, that's enough.
And what really bothers me about this is that like 75% are male and 25% are female. And I'm curious, like, how would a female of this species look like?
Yeah, I mean, usually they look the same. Like, I think the
Really?
only thing that's different is markings, really.
Is that because again, like, I don't know Pokemon, but like,
Wait, its name is Machoke, V. Machoke. Does that change anything for you?
I think it's Machoke.
Machoke? No, it's definitely Machoke.
It's Machoke. No, I'm no.
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 All right.
You think
Short
you hear
K.
of choking and you think of me? No, I'm the one who choked.
I mean, you did say you said what was it about the snake? You said restriction or something like that. You said
bondage, yeah.
yeah, that.
But like, being tied up and being choked is a different thing, Viri.
Really?
Yes.
But you're restricting movement in one way or another.
But like, there's different ways of restricting movement. You know, like, one is around the neck and the other one is around the waist. Anyway.
Smash.
What about Machamp?
Yeah, definitely smash. He's my champ.
He's your PogChamp.
He's my PogChamp.
Apparently, people are saying that your pronunciation is correct.
Okay, good. Oh. Smash.
Wait, how? Like, I know why I would smash, but why would you?
V, I have a branch.
I see.
Smash.
Smash.
Oh.
I think this one is too big.
Yeah.
Pass.
I would say pass, yeah.
Pass.
Ooh. Smash. Smash. Pass. 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 The rock. Ooh. Pass. Too pretty. Oh, look at that. Would you?
No.
But you smashed a fox, V.
Yeah, but it was the fail.
Don't say no like that.
well, okay. Well, the thing with the fox was that it's been a while that I kept saying pass, and
I see.
Yeah,
you need to
I
spice
needed
it
to
up.
say smash to something.
Of course, right. Ooh.
Wait. We're actually discussing this? Like, we're...
No, yeah, still pass. I was confused for a second. I'm not anymore. Oh, pass still. Mary, hi.
Smash.
So, really?
It's got
really?
pretty lips.
I see. Okay,
It's got pretty
I won't
lips,
judge.
Yeah. You got pretty lips.
Pass. What is that? Pat. What is this?
I
What
know.
is this?
I don't know. Again, I don't watch this show. I have no idea.
I don't watch this show. Yeah. No, pass. Pass. We don't need that much steel. Okay, let me just say, I have fought this Pokemon and I hate it, so pass. I have a grudge.
You fought it.
Yes, I hate Farfetch'd. It sucks.
Did you play Pokemon Go, or where did you fight it?
I can't remember. It might have been in Sun and Moon. It was one of the ones, and it uses this one move, and it basically ruins all your plans, and it sucks. I hate it.
So, I only played, I believe, Pokemon Sword and Shield. And it was kind of meh.
Yeah, that was not that great.
I don't know what Pokemon games I should play, because I've never tried any. I think, like, right now, given the fact that I've played so many games and I'm not into Pokemon, I would probably not enjoy any Pokemon game. But, like, if you were to recommend something, like, which one would it be?
From what I understand, a lot of the older ones are better in terms of, like, challenging gameplay. Like, I think in the newer ones, Nintendo made it more easy for children.
Accessible.
So, yeah, a lot of the strategy that might have been involved is, like, kind of gone. So I would recommend one of the older ones, I think.
Man, I don't know
why. But I haven't played that many myself.
I don't know why they keep saying it's like, oh, it's for children, so it should be easy. Like, when I grew up, I grew up with Mario. And I remember you had 3 lives, and if you died, you had to start the whole game all over again.
Oh, no. Yeah, but that's challenging. That gets you going.
Yeah, and not only that, but, like, you died in one hit. You died if you fell into, like, a bottomless pit or in lava and whatever. And you had, like, the sea levels as well, where you were swimming, and there's, like, fish and octopuses and stuff, and you can't do anything to hurt them. I'm talking about, like, the first ever Mario that came out, you know?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right,
yeah.
So you'd have to play, like, I believe it was, like, 4 levels, and then at the 4th level, you're in the castle, and then you fight Bowser at the bridge, and the princess is in another castle, and then you go to the next world. So, like, my point is that the games were so ridiculously challenging, and I was a kid that I loved it. So, like, the whole concept is, like, let's make games that aren't challenging because they're for kids. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like when you're... That's the kind of stimulation you need when you're younger, right?
Yes.
Or else you're, like, not gonna, not gonna have a big brain, like, at all.
I'm going to challenge my kid. It's like, you can only play if you do the naked run.
Also, apparently, everyone's saying for you to play red and blue and gold and silver. Those are the best ones. So,
I'll try.
yeah.
You know what a naked run is?
Naked Run? I feel like kind of, but
Do you play RPGs like Diablo and stuff?
not really.
Elden Ring?
I haven't played it yet.
But have you played have you played any Dark Souls game?
No.
Do you play a game where you get items to become more powerful?
Yes.
Okay, so a naked run would mean like you're not allowed to use any item.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So like it's a way that people challenge themselves, like self-restriction.
Is it like something you would do like if you've already played the game all the way through and you want to like redo it?
Pretty much like there's people that do these types of runs and then they post them online to brag about it.
I see.
Like they're mastering the game. You played Hollow Knight. I don't think like at Hollow Knight you have something like that.
We have charms and upgrades and stuff.
I guess it's like not using any charm or upgrades.
Yeah. That makes sense. There's a few games that I would play that would be difficult if you did that.
What do you think about the new Hollow Knight, the Silk Song thing coming up?
Silk Song?
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. I really hope that it hits as hard as the first one because I really enjoy the first one. So I'm looking forward to it. I love Hornet too. So if I get to play as her, oh yes.
What's her story?
Yes,
Because
yes.
I played Hollow Knight to a point. Like I know she was running away from you, and then you fight her, and then she keeps running from you. Like what's her deal?
So from what I understand, the king of the Hollow Knight thing and the mother, she was their daughter, but she's the only one that has like emotion and feeling. All the other ones are empty vessels to contain the poison that is kind of taking over Hollow Knight, basically. So she's the only one that is like basically a true person, a bug person, right?
Yeah.
And we are a vessel, so she hates us. Because it's like, ooh, you don't even, you're not feeling anything. You're just doing that. But later on, she comes to accept it. Basically, that we're just trying to do our job, I guess. That's my understanding, anyway. But I'm not that good at picking up on lore, so I don't know.
The thing is, like, I didn't really understand the lore. It's like, oh, there's this kingdom that is collapsed, and like you have to go in. I don't know why or what.
It's one of those things where to fully understand it, you have to be paying attention more. And then there's a lot of journal entries that kind of give you more information on like what's going on. But yeah, you got to read into it more.
I thought that she was just playing hard to get.
No, she's our sibling from what I understand.
Oh.
Thank you, Alonge Buko. Thank you so much. Thank you.
If you have any super chats, you can read them.
It's I've missed subscriptions.
Well, read them.
I did. It just says thank you for the subscription. Like they subscribe to me.
How many viewers you got?
I do not know. 46?
I got 114.
What? So many?
Brag. Hashtag.
Brag. Oh god.
How's the VTubing thing going, or do you want to keep playing Smash or Pass?
No, we could go wherever, do whatever.
We can chat a bit because I think like people are getting bored if we just do the same thing. Yeah. So like I noticed that Kibbs is stealing you from me.
Yeah, they keep saying they're trying to take me from you or something. Like so funny.
Yeah, it's like I'm doing my thing. I'm live streaming and I'm like V. It's like what? They're stealing your VTubers. I'm like, what the fuck? Who?
What the?
Who? The Archcast. And like, no.
No.
And then I go there, and you were there, and you were playing the one with the dwarves, the space dwarves.
Brock, yeah. It's very fun.
A €50 donations from Tiago Preraria Santo de Silva.
Ooh.
Hi, via live stream from Portugal. Ooh, I heard Portugal is a dangerous place for live streamers.
For live streamers?
They get beat up.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
Meister, thank you. Can you kick the V for me? I'd appreciate it. V, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to cut this short.
So how much did he give?
It's a subscription or a membership rather. A 2 months membership. Thank you.
So how much is the membership for? I want to know what the value of kicking me is now.
Buck champs. I believe the buck champs is like $7.
Okay, so for
7 or
$7, you like is this how much our friendship is worth, Viri?
8. Of course not, V. Of course not. It's at least worth 10. At least.
I would hope
Severely.
so. I very much hope so. Like I was thinking like at least a yellow super chat.
Right, of course, yeah. Chucking V is a moral good? Oh, Hans, hello. Apparently, if I did, it's a good thing.
Hmm. Have you reached out to any other VTubers for collabs and stuff?
Not recently, cause my situation currently is a bit unpredictable. So, planning collabs has been difficult.
You're taking vacations and stuff?
Not vacations. It's just like life stuff that's been
Hmm.
happening.
Hopefully
So
nothing
it's
bad, right?
it's just difficult. I would
Okay.
say. Yeah, difficult scenarios that I'm having to face. That's making it hard, but
So
trying
that's
my
why
best.
you can't live stream regularly because I tried tuning
Yeah,
in and yeah, there was nothing. It was like I
yeah,
tried.
it's difficult. It's
Hmm.
I'm hoping that it'll get sorted soon because I do miss it, like being able to do this regularly is what I like doing. So it sucks not to be able to or to have to cancel stuff, but
Yeah, unfortunately, YouTube really punishes you if you don't stream regularly.
mm, they do, yeah.
Yeah,
They'll just like take you out of everything. It's like
it's it's probably why your channel because you are growing really fast and all of a sudden you
mm,
stopped. And I
yeah.
think it's that momentum because I remember when I had to take a vacation and I think it was like 2 weeks or so. And when I came back, like all of my analytics were down.
Mm.
Channel wasn't doing great, and it took me a while to get it back up.
Yeah, it's really it can be disheartening, but from my understanding, it's if you like keep what's it called? Like if you have to stop but you pick it up again and you're consistent
Yes.
again, does YouTube reward you again like after a while?
I mean, well, quote unquote reward you. The thing is like you keep making videos every day, and every now and then you get to hit on a topic that people like, and you're going to notice, oh shit, I got 200 people watching, you know.
Mm.
And from that you can build up because obviously not all the 200 people are going to come back, but like maybe 25 are going to become regulars,
Yeah.
and that's how you keep going. It's like just the more you stream, the more likely you are to hit a sweet spot, like a stream that people like seeing,
Mm.
and then YouTube promotes you for that.
That makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's one of those things where like I think you just got to push past the disheartening nature of like seeing stuff drop or fluctuate, you know?
It
You just
is
got to keep
depressing,
going.
not gonna lie. You know, like you put a lot of effort into a stream, and then
Mm.
when you look at it, it's like, oh, only 100 people are watching. And you're like, but I'm used to getting 300, and you know, it can be demoralizing. And you just need to keep going. You just need to put things that are entertaining people.
Yeah, that makes sense. And when you look at it that way, it's less sad, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing that really baffles me, you know, like sometimes I don't really do live streaming. It's not my thing. I just do
Hmm.
video formats, and sometimes I spend 3 4 days making a video, and I put it up, and it barely gets any views. And other
Hmm.
times I just shit post. You know, I just put a video out there. Takes less than a minute to do. You know, it's just something that I find funny, and it goes viral. Get like
Yeah.
100,000 views, and I'm like, God damn it! Like, why?
It's so unpredictable. I've talked to a lot of people that have said that as well, and it's like sometimes there was a point where it's like, why put effort into something if it doesn't get it? But you know, you got to do stuff that you like, and if you're making content that you like, and you know, it does well enough, like that's good.
I
That's good.
guess like you don't know what's going to be popular and what isn't, right?
Hmm.
Like you can't. For example, the stream, right? Like before starting, I had no idea how many people will watch it, how many people will like it. Um, so you have to put effort in it. You have to
Hmm.
treat it the same way a Michelin chef treats it, right? So a Michelin chef,
Yeah.
the way it works is that there's 3 stars in a Michelin restaurant, right?
Hmm.
So in order to get to a second star from first, you gotta hope that they pick your restaurant, like one of a reviewer, like an official reviewer comes to your restaurant and is going to be impressed by your dish. So
Yeah.
you don't know when that happens, which means that every single plate you make needs to be perfect, as if the reviewer is there.
Yeah.
Like every single plate that leaves the kitchen. It's the same for streamers, you know, like every single stream you do needs to be the best stream you can make. So that.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, that's like, I feel like if you want to succeed, that's the outlook you need to have for the things you want to do.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be treating it like, oh, I'll just do this today. Like that's probably not the best attitude.
I mean, sometimes it happens, right? Because you gotta stream regularly. Like, you're not going to have the content every day. Like, sometimes it's going to be a boring content. Sometimes, like, a just chatting stream or whatever.
Yeah.
I do have to say, though, your singing voice is absolutely amazing.
V.
Like, you need to make more karaoke streams because they're really good. Unfortunately, you have to delete them. Like, that's the sad part, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you find a good clipper, like someone that can clip you doing karaoke and putting it on another channel, like that would be great.
Yeah, I would like to do that. It's one of those things where like the more that I've done it, the less scary it has become. But it's still it's scary. It's very scary.
You should do a duo with Koa.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I want to really bad. The only problem is like Discord stuff, so you'd have to take turns. Like we wouldn't be able to do a duet or anything, but it would still be fun.
Yeah, I think that if you focus more, like, well, it's kind of sad, you know, because it's in my opinion, it's your strong point. Like, you can do some really good karaoke that I've seen people rarely manage to accomplish that good, you know. But, like, you can't save it, because you have to delete the stream, so that is the sad point of it.
No, it is. It's still, I think it's one of those things where it's sad, but I don't mind it too much because it means the live experience is very special, you know. So like people who get to be there, it feels special for me as well, since I can't keep it.
Maybe you can do like some karaoke that doesn't require like music.
Yeah, well the problem is even if I sing it well enough, it'll still flag it. Because it'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be like, oh this sounds like it. Oh, thank you, Lange Google. Can I read this really quick?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for the super chat. Of all the places to find a new VTuber to watch, V's channel was the last place I expected. Well, V is the ultimate VTuber, so...
I had, I think like 400, 500 people watching my live streams before. And then I started showing VTubers, and now I have like 100 to 200 people watching. And, you know, I go into the chat of some VTubers that I promoted, and I notice the people that used to be in my chat. And like, I see what you did there.
I see. Yeah, I stole them.
Like,
Snagged them.
But I'm happy, you know, like if people find the content that they like, that's good.
No, it's very cool. I'm very happy that we met and you decided to talk to me.
You're giving ammo for Koa again.
Ammo?
Yeah.
How?
Well, she's going to ridicule us, you know, like it's
ridicule. I mean, that's fine. We can handle it, right? Right?
Absolutely. All right. What about like people you would like to collab with, like in the future? Any names? Any?
The thing is, like, I don't like doing that because I don't want to pressure people. You know, like I don't want to be
pressure
like
people. Who don't you want to pressure? Let's put it like this.
That's still pressure, V.
No, like it's the opposite of pressuring.
Thank you, Stroggy. Thank you. There's a lot of people. There's quite a few. I don't want to name them. I don't want to name them.
So there's Gargura.
Yeah, Gura is what. That will probably never happen. So Gura and Mume, Mori are cool. Those people are cool. I don't.
Let me think of other videos. What about like the Vishojo group?
To be honest, I think it'll be fun, but I do not watch as much of their stuff, so I don't know how well I would blend with them. But
I like Snuffy.
Snuffy, yeah, Snuffy. You send me stuff of Snuffy all the time. Snuffy does seem very cool.
I don't like her anymore because she changed her avatar. Like she's not the Snuffy that she used to be.
Has your personality changed or just the avatar?
I don't know. Like I don't watch her streams. Okay, like I don't know her personality. I don't know what she does. Like I just seen clips of her avatar, and I was like, for some reason, I like this.
For some reason.
I couldn't say pass to it, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of a good sign. Like, you can't explain why, you just like it.
Yeah, I can't explain why, exactly. That's You know, like when someone says it's like I don't like you, and you're like, why? It must be your face. You know, something like that. It's the opposite. It's like I like you. Why? I don't know. It must be your face. You know.
It must be, yeah, the only option.
Yes. People in the chat say that they have two reasons of why I like Snuffy.
I think I get it. I think I get it.
Regarding the Vishojo, people keep saying Luxtaku. Like, there was some drama between Vishojo and Luxtaku. I don't know what that was. I genuinely do not know. But every time that I say I like Snuffy, people go like, oh, Luxtaku. Like, okay, I'm sure. All right.
Yeah, I don't keep up with a lot of that either. So I usually don't.
Like, it's a very interesting industry, right? Like, I don't know if you're aware, due to the fact that, well, you're not quite new, but you're not, like, you don't have like years doing it, right?
Yeah.
It's funny to know, like, some people they act very friendly on camera, but behind the scenes they hate each other.
Wait, that actually happens?
Yes.
Like, that's a real thing?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
And then you hear it's like, I will never work with that person ever again. But like when you watch their streams, they're like, hi, oh, no.
That's so odd. That seems like it would be very draining to do. Like, why talk with them if you don't like them?
I mean, you know, it's not that odd, because if you think about the acting industry, you got a lot of movies where you know that the like the main cast and the love interest, for example, they might have gone through a divorce and they hate each other, right? But they're still doing the movie.
I guess, but that's different. Like, you're under the assumption that it's an act, right? Whereas something like this, it's a bit more personal. I mean, it's still like, you know, but it feels different to me, at least. Like, I don't think I could do that.
I guess it's kind of like working in the news, you know, like if you're the newsman.
Yeah.
And you have to be paired with this other news anchor that you don't like, but you still have to do your job.
The thing is, though, like, wouldn't you have a choice? Like, if you're the one that asked them to collaborate, or, you know? Like, how many situations are there where you're, like, forced to collab with someone?
Well, it depends. Like, if you're signing up for a project, like, or your company tells you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there are certain, like, for example, I think Hololive might, you know, they might say, well, you need to, you know, like, do this collab or whatever. And you're lucky because you get along with your gen mates, but that's not the situation in the entire industry. You know, like, some people don't get along with their gen mates, and then they have to do something together, and it's like, oh well.
Yeah, in that situation, I suppose it makes a bit more sense.
I was thinking about, like, the acting industry, though. Like, imagine how weird it is. Like, you know all the actors. Like, will you be able to enjoy movies? Because you know that guy in real life.
The whole time you're seeing his face, like, I hate that guy.
Yeah, but not even like I hate that guy. Like, you know them in real life, and then they're playing Thor or something. You know?
That's true. It would ruin the immersion. Like, there's no more immersion anymore. It's just
kind of like being an artist, and you don't look at art the same way other people do. Like, there was this artist that told me, it's like, oh, the shoulder of your troll is transparent and it doesn't go well with the water behind you. And I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
So that you never notice, like, would never ever notice?
Yeah, you would never notice, right? And it's the same with, I guess, like, actors in movies. They would probably be like, well, this acting scene is not done appropriate, or, you know, like, the green screen wasn't posted properly.
The green screen.
I do think that it does ruin immersion. Like, being an actor, you probably don't like movies the same way other people do.
That would make sense. It would be interesting because you really don't hear a lot about that. Like, I would actually like to hear an actor's opinion on that and see if, like, that's actually how they view it, because I've never heard anyone, like, put it into perspective like that.
Do you know who Gina Carano is?
I don't think so.
So, like, she's an actress, worked in Star Wars, and there's this guy from the Flashcast, which apparently is going to meet her in real life and, like, go at the movie presentation. Yes. And I'm like, well, if you have questions, I can ask him to ask her, and then...
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's my question. Can you watch movies normally?
That is a good question. You know what? I'll actually pass it along. That's a really
Yeah.
interesting question. I
Oh my
think.
god, that would be so cool. That like, you can actually get an answer. I've never had that happen before. For like someone can actually get an answer from someone like that large. What? Kind of wild.
I think. What was his name? Alec Baldwin. He played in the not Ghost Ship. What was the TV show called? He's a big actor as well. He did a live stream with Sargon.
Oh?
So I'm curious if Sargon still has his connections. Or
That
is
would
it
be wild.
Adam Baldwin? I think.
Adam Baldwin?
Yeah,
There's a lot of Baldwins, aren't there? There's like 3?
I don't know. He's one of the few actors that's he's a right winger basically, which is why he wanted to stream with Sargon, right? And Sargon wanted to stream with him because there aren't many actors that are like openly right wing. But
Right.
yeah, like if he has the connections, like I could also see if Sargon can ask like a couple of questions, you know.
Whoa, that would be cool.
The Quartering has teased the Gina Carano video for next week for their meeting. That would be interesting to watch. So,
Crazy.
what like, what other VTubers do you like? Like, who's inspiring you?
Inspiring?
Yes.
The thing is, like, the type of stuff I watch changes a lot. I do like Lisa. I think she's very cute, and I like her streams.
Chika Fuji Lisa.
Yeah, she's very sweet.
Did you talk to her?
I have. She's very nice. Very sweet person. Yeah, I like her.
Think she's
I like
an AI. She's artificial intelligence.
She can't be real.
She can't be real. No one is that nice. Like
That's-
there is no way. Like for those of you who know Chika Fuji Lisa, alright, like there's many people that have a different persona behind the scenes that they have in front of the scenes. Lisa is different as well. Like behind the scenes, she's 2 times nicer.
Oh,
She's like,
it really is insane. Honestly,
she is the nicest person that I have ever met on the internet, and I've been here for decades of my life. And I think she's an artificial intelligence because she's programmed to say the nicest thing in any given situation, the nicest thing possible.
Every time without fail.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Like,
very
even when she
wholesome.
lost her monetization, okay? Like when she lost her monetization, and like for those of you who watch her content, like you know she needs money to help her folks and whatnot. So she loses her monetization, and I talk with her, and I'm like, why aren't you angry? Like I would be angry over this, and she's like, no, I don't get angry, but sometimes I cry.
Oh,
Lisa.
so sweet. I really love people like that. Like people that are so wholesome and kind and nice to everyone. It's makes my heart happy.
Yeah, she
So good.
is the epitome of wholesomeness.
So good.
Yeah. So besides Lisa, who else do you like?
I like Oimiya Emma. She's very cool.
I don't know who that is.
I like her a lot. Inami Yogi as well. She's very nice. I've talked with her, and she is very sweet. It's a lot of people like I watch their stuff, but I've also interacted with. They like when you get a chance to interact with someone like that, they tend to inspire you more because it's like you know them now, and you can very clearly see like how much work they put into what they do, and it makes you want to do that as well. You know.
It's very
So,
weird,
I
like when
that.
you watch a VTuber for the first time, it looks like an anime girl, and then when you
Is it?
what?
Oh, sorry, nothing.
And then when you actually talk with them, like holy shit, the anime character communicates.
they can talk.
It's so weird.
I don't know. For me, I don't know why. It didn't feel weird. But maybe that's just because I watched a lot of anime, so I just kind of associated anime with real people, which probably
Really?
isn't. Yeah. Like it didn't feel that weird.
So for you, Uchiha Madara was an actual real person. Like
Yeah, like I was like, oh, I could probably talk with them one day.
you thought you could talk with Uchiha Madara.
No, no, not like that. But I think it was because like I don't know. It didn't feel that weird. Is that how you say it? Like it didn't make me feel that weird to like
Hmm.
think about. Like I never thought about like, oh wait, this is an anime person and they can talk to me. You know?
It
It was
mind
just like,
fucked
oh, they're a
me
person.
so hard when I first saw Gargura. It was like, what?
Really?
Yes. Like she was the first introduction that I had with the VTubing community, and I was like, but
Hmm.
like she's a shark and she talk what?
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 A shark that can talk?
What? And then there
I,
was like this huge discussion on Twitter.
mm,
And I remember like it was mainly started by women on Twitch, I think. We're trying to suggest that if you watch Gargura, you're a child molester.
what?
Yes, that
What?
was the controversy on Twitter at the time. Yes, because obviously you had to watch their content. You know, like why can't you watch
Yeah.
an actual, fleshy? I suppose is the term for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why don't you watch a fleshy on
Fleshy.
Twitch, and instead you're watching this cartoon shark, right? So I thought like, isn't there like a conflict of interest there, ladies? Like.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not very concerned about what you're claiming. You're more concerned that she's getting a million people watching her when those million could be watching you instead.
You're just not as fun.
That's the
Just
thing,
not
right?
as
'Cause, like,
fun.
a lot of people were saying, oh, well, people watch Gagura because of the shark. Like, no, because it's literally her personality driving the show.
Yeah.
Like, it's
It really is.
like she has so much, she oozes charisma.
Mm-hmm,
To the point
mm-hmm.
where like my wife watches Gargura, right?
Yes.
So it's like, but I find it very uh very bizarre. Like imagine being the size of Gargura, right? Like
Hmm.
she's internationally renowned, but like in real life, no one knows who the fuck she is.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like that's the best of both worlds. Also, thank you, Business Crusader. But yeah, I think that's the ideal scenario, right? Because it's like you get it's almost like behind the scenes, and then you can still have like a regular life, you know?
But
I
like,
like it.
wouldn't it be weird? I mean, because there are perks and privileges that you can get for being a famous person, you know. Like for
Yeah,
example,
not.
you're at the bus,
Oh.
and all the seats are taken, and you can walk up to someone and be like, "Hey, don't you know who I am?" And he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And she goes like, "Ah,
Ah.
ah," and the guy goes like, "Get the fuck away from me, creep."
Disgusting.
Get the fuck away from me, you creep.
Oh my god. No, no, I don't know. No, not no. Would you do you like that? Like you would like that if you could if people like recognize you in real life? Like, oh,
I
that's
had
me,
that
that's
happen
that
to me.
guy.
It is the weirdest thing because I'm a very introverted person, right? So
Hmm.
I don't really like being in the center of attention. And it happened to me during the London meetup. So at the London meetup was a couple of YouTubers from the UK, and we got together. And I was in the Jubilee Park. There were over 200 people, and when I walked in, like everyone just did like wanted to touch me. Yeah, like
Who
hug
touched
me,
you?
and yeah, like
Ah, I see.
it was so bizarre, and everyone wanted to give me a beer, which was kind of problematic given the fact like 100 people want to give you a beer, you know. Like, there's just so much alcohol that I can ingest. So that was like the one place, and then also in London, I went there the hair salon, and it was like this black lady, middle aged. You know, you're
Mhm.
V, aren't you? Oh my god, I watch your channel. Because like at first I was like, okay, well, I'm being recognized on the street, so either she's going to be really upset about my political takes, or she's
Ah, I
going to like
see.
them or not. Yeah? So I didn't know if I'm going to get beaten or not. Um, but I was lucky, right? Because apparently, like, she watched my channel and she was really happy with my content and wanted to talk to me.
Ooh.
And then the last time that someone recognized me was in my town. So I'm at the ATM, you know, and I'm withdrawing cash from the ATM, and all of a sudden, this hand on my shoulder, right? And I turned around, and it's like, oh, how's it going? And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like, I'm really confused. And it's like, is this from high school? Like, maybe it's like one of those people from high school that grew really weird, and like, they don't look like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out like, oh no, like I watch your channel, V, and like, oh, I really appreciate it. You know, I like my fans, but can you please step the fuck back? I'm at the ATM now.
Yeah, don't touch me, please. Yeah, see, I feel like I would not. I like behind the scenes stuff, so I think I would get too anxious and I would just not leave my house, just never leave. It'd be too much.
Like, what if people are nice? You know, it's like, oh, you're Viri. Oh, that's cool. Like, what are you streaming tonight?
Even then, I mean, like, it's not like I wouldn't appreciate it, but I myself am also an introvert, so it would be a lot. Like, I definitely prefer to just like, people not know me.
I mean, most of the interactions that I got, you know, like people see you on the street and say, "Oh, that's cool. That's the YouTuber, right?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," they're like, "Oh, hello, V. Like, you're the YouTuber." And I'm like, "Yeah. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha." And then they walk
I gotcha.
away. You know? Yeah, they just keep walking. You know. So
I think, yeah.
but you can always get to like the what is it? The parasocial level is the parasocial where you have people stalking you up and like going up to your house and I love the heavy breathing. Like you're already breathing in a bag.
It's nervous breathing.
Like you're already breathing in a bag. Didn't it happen to like, let's see, it happened to Boogie. What are the YouTubers? I think like PewDiePie had a couple of visitors.
Yeah.
And then they make all the videos like it's not okay to go to a YouTuber's house. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, well, I'm pretty sure they know that, but like, they still want to do it.
Yeah. It's sketchy. That would scare me very much.
I mean, yeah, obviously, you know, it is. Look. There's two types of people, you know, people that you know on the internet and people that you barbecue with. People that you know on the internet, like if they want to see you in real life, it's nice to contact the person first. And
yeah.
I did have a lot of people contacting me. It's like, oh, V, I follow you, and I'm from England, and now I'm coming to Romania on a business trip. Like, do you want to meet up? And I'm like, no. Like, not to be rude or anything, but, no.
Yeah, you gotta know someone first. Like, you gotta have talked with them at least a bit before that.
Viri, do you have a gun?
A gun?
A gun.
I have mushrooms.
No.
Is that the same?
A pistol.
Pistol. I have pistol flowers.
See, I was under the impression that every single VTuber has a gun because of the parasocials out there. But you're telling me that there are VTubers that do not have firearms.
I mean, I believe so. I mean, I live in the forest, so it's kind of pretty secluded.
There are wolves in the forest, baby.
There's what in the forest?
Wolves.
Well, wolves are nice if you're nice to them. They're not too bad. I've hung out with a few.
Well, you're breaking my theory then, because I thought that every single VTuber has a weapon. In order to keep
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be a tad wrong about it, just a bit.
Well, I will reformulate the theory then, given the new information.
Drawing board, back to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you think about people looking up VTubers online to find the roommate?
The roommate?
The roommate.
Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean?
So, do you know Mexican wrestling?
Yes.
I think like Mexican wrestling is very similar to VTubing in a way because they also wear masks, you know.
Ah, right, hiding your identity.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, what do you think about the fans that would Google on the internet to see how the wrestler looks like without the mask?
I think it's kind of. I mean, I think it's kind of odd. It's like if you're wearing a mask or if you're behind something that's not yourself, you probably don't want people to know, right? Like what you look like. So it's kind of an invasion of privacy because it's like you're not putting yourself out there. You're physically like making sure you're not doing that. So it's kind of mean to go out of your way to put someone in an uncomfortable position. It's not very nice.
You know what's interesting? I made a poll on Twitter, and surprisingly, it was 50-50.
Really?
Yes, like half the people said that under no circumstance should you peek.
Yeah.
And the other half was like, it's fine to peek, but like don't tell others. Like treat it like movie spoilers, like if you know the spoiler, just keep it to yourself.
Hmm. I feel like in theory that's probably nice, but I doubt that's how most of the times it goes. Because people like to share things.
But
So
like
I'm
for
pretty sure
example,
like it,
if someone were to give you a link, right? It's like this
hmm.
is how Gargoyle looks like, boom, and it's a link. Would you click it or not?
Personally, I wouldn't just because I don't care because I watch Gura and like like you
It,
have a
it, it
picture
would ruin the
associated of the
magic,
shark.
wouldn't it? Like I
Yeah.
feel that it would ruin the magic. Like what if I see and then I can't take it out of my head because they're like when you watch the content, you now have like that human face element to it, and it completely
Yeah.
ruins the immersion.
Exactly. I mean and that's what VTubing is. I mean mainly about, right? Is like, being able to be whatever you want and having a cute anime person to do it with. So like if you have a human flesh associated with it, it feels odd. It
Yeah,
doesn't
then
feel
it
the
wouldn't be
same.
VTubing. That would be
Hmm.
like what do they
Flesh
call it?
tubing.
Flesh tubing or e-girl, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do
Yeah, I
you
don't
think
like it.
about Pippa's theory? Like she shared this on her channel. Um, VTubing is for ugly people.
I would probably disagree because a lot of VTubers have shown what they look like, and they are very
So you
beautiful
did look.
and nice. Well, no, like they've shared it, like they've publicly shared it, like it wasn't hidden. It was like they posted it on Twitter or something like that. Like there's some of them do both. Like some of them do, like occasionally we'll do an IRL stream. I know a few people that do both.
Like K-san on
Um,
air.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's like people, and sometimes they don't do both, but they just like break the immersion for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I
would
gotta say, like
disagree.
K-san on air, like she literally looks like her model.
Exactly the same. I remember I see a lot about it's so cool. It looks the same. I
Yeah.
like it.
People say I'm projecting because like I'm ugly and my avatar is ugly. So
You're like, please, Viri, please agree. No.
I'll tell people this.
Hmm.
VTubing is really comfortable because you don't have to, like if you're a girl, right? You don't
Hmm.
have to put makeup on. You don't care about your
Yeah.
hair. And more importantly, you can have your character and personality drive the actual content.
Yeah.
Cause like
I like that.
yeah, and on top of that, it also like there are women that are really good looking, but they're still insecure. Um,
Yeah.
so for
Happens all
them,
the
like
time.
a VTube avatar can help them like that, because like it takes away the image, and it just helps people focus on the gameplay or the music or whatever they're doing.
Yeah. I personally, so I'm a very shy person, right? And
I wouldn't
I did
tell.
not I did not think I would be able to do this, but being a VTuber has helped a lot with my social anxiety. A lot, like a lot more than I thought. And I think it's for that same reason where you have your avatar and you're not the focus. It's like, like your personality and those other things. It really does help a lot.
I
So
wouldn't
I would agree with that.
be able to tell that you're shy, to be honest.
Really?
Yes, you're a very easy, outgoing person. I mean, I bet other people who are shy.
I mean, I'm happy to hear that, honestly, because I have worked hard to try and not be shy or like shy away from talking with people because you miss out on a lot of cool people when you do that. So I'm happy. I'm happy you don't think I'm you know.
It's probably the chat as well, right? Like soldiers
Mm.
dehumanize the enemy so that and maybe that's the tactic that you're doing because like the chat is just letters on the screen. It doesn't
Ah.
feel like there's like think about it. How many people do you have now in your chat?
Um. 42.
Like 42 people. That's an auditorium.
Hmm. Oh my
Right?
god, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Like see, but it's like a number. It's 42. It's like well, not too big, not too small. But like if you
Yeah,
think about it, like 42 people, you probably wouldn't be able to fit them in your house.
that's true.
Now imagine like when you were on the Archcast and there's like 500 people.
Hmm.
I mean, 500 people is like what, like a football stadium?
Is it? I can't even think about that. That's freaking me out now. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, and you have 102 people from me, so in total we got 142. Like 142 is like a theater.
What?
Yes, you're on the
Ah.
spotlight, baby.
I don't like it.
You told a theater of people which Pokemons you would smash or pass.
Oh God. What? Oh God. V, why did you have to phrase it like that? I'm having a crisis.
I'm telling the truth as is.
No.
Oh, that was
yeah.
the opera singer. Ah, there we go. Can you do it again?
The opera?
Yeah, the oh.
Ah.
That is so good. I'm going to clip that, put it on my ringtone.
Wow, I feel honored.
500 is like a school gym. I think a school gym is actually smaller than 500. Unless it's like people that don't sit on the benches and they sit on the little gym. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably fit 500 if you tried, but it wouldn't be comfy.
I mean, I was watching another YouTuber, Nick Riquieta. He had 142,000 people. And I'm thinking like, Jesus, dude, that's the size of a small village.
That is wild.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that.
I don't know if VTubers even reach this number. Like Gargora, like she usually gets like 30,000, 40,000. You know.
Yeah.
Even that is huge if you think about it. Like
it's massive.
It is bad. I think it's larger than even some of the largest football stadiums. Like I don't even know where you would be able to fit all those people.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. V's wife, who's that lady? Oh, she knows Viri.
Yeah, I love V's wife.
Just taking into account that the internet is international, she didn't only told 100+ people what Pokemon she would smash, but she also told to a bunch of tourists. That is right. You know, like there's going to be people that will watch the stream after we're not live. Like you probably told thousands of people which Pokemons you would smash and which Pokemons you would pass on. And the internet is forever, right? Like even when you delete the stream, like there's going to be people that save it on their computer.
No, please, V, please don't do this to me right now, please. I can't do it. No, stop.
So political defiant. Thank you for the $20, V. There are some folks that are what I call the most social, antisocial folks. Talk your ear off for a few hours, but after the end of the conversation, you have never hear from them again. That is so true. I actually do know people like that. So, like...
Really?
I think I may be like that as well. Like, they will talk and talk and talk and talk to the point where you're exhausted. And then they just don't want to talk anymore. You know, they retreat. Like, they never talk to you again. They never contact you again. Like, that is so weird.
Yeah, I mean, that is odd. I don't think... Why would you do that? Like they literally never contact you again? Like, ever? Like, after just talking
like
for, like,
at a
2
party,
hours?
right? And this guy approaches you and talks to you and talks and talks. And then they leave, right? And you want to talk to them again and they're not interested.
That's
like,
odd.
They go to and it's not like they're bored of you or something. No, they go to a corner and they pick up their phone and they just stay on their phone. Like, they don't want to interact anymore.
Social battery. So, like, their social battery just dies.
Yeah,
and then they can't do it.
That is such a nice way to put it. Yes.
Yeah.
Like the social battery.
Yeah, I relate to that, honestly. Not quite to that extent.
You
but...
have a social battery.
Yes. Yes, so I do.
Weird. How does it recharge?
Usually lots of time alone. Like, I spend a lot of time by myself. And that helps.
That is such an interesting way to put it, because I think it's true. Like, this is what extroverts don't understand, right? Like, they genuinely think that, oh, so you're introverted. You must, like, you don't go to parties because you would like going, but like, your personality would make people not want to interact with you or something. It's like, no, that's not the point. Like, the point is I legitimately, like, do not enjoy parties. Like, they tire me out. Like, I only go if I have to. You know, it's someone's birthday. It's a wedding. Honestly,
yeah, that's accurate. It's like groups as well. Groups tend to, like, like, if you're an introvert, if you're in a group, it's so much more tiring than just, like, one-on-one.
Yeah, like, I can do live streams with 2, maybe 3, 4 is pushing it, right? But when I go on the Flashcast and there's 7 people there or 9 people, like, I don't know when to talk. I don't know when to shut up. I don't know, like when to barge in. It is very tiring. Like after
Yeah.
1 or 2 hours of Flashcast, I already feel absolutely exhausted.
Mm.
You should try streaming with 9 people.
I can't. I've done it before, and what happens is I just go quiet because, like, my social battery does just drain like almost instantly. Like, and then I just end up listening, which is not great for content because you're not talking. So it's not great.
I think you did the well on the Flashcast. Well, sorry, on the Archcast.
I didn't go Archcast.
The bickering bunch.
Ah, Becky, yeah. Well, it's like I enjoyed it, but like I didn't get to know anyone very well because I wasn't interacting. Like I wasn't interacting one on one. Whereas like a smaller group of people, like now I know them a lot better because it's
I
like,
think
oh,
you
I
know
can
Gibbs.
talk to you. Hmm.
No, but you can talk to Gibbs.
Keeps, yes.
Gibbs. He did make you a really nice drawing. Did you share it?
Yes. Wait, which the image for that they use on the bickering bunch for me?
Mm-hmm.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. The artists are so good. Pancake Disco, no. Why? Yeah,
Political define for $10. Social anxiety. I'll talk to random folks and even friends and family for hours at a time. Then I don't speak to them for months, as I wish not to bother them and interfere with their lives.
Yeah. I relate.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to bother them because I don't want to interfere with their lives. It's just that I don't feel the need to keep communicating,
Yeah. It's kind of hard to keep. I'm not a good texter for one. So if you're not like actively around them or able to see them in person or call them, like it's hard to keep that dialogue open, you know? Like there's
Yeah.
only so much you can text about.
No, I agree.
Archie!
Where's Arch? Why is Arch
He's in my
at
chat.
your place and not at mine? Arch is my friend. I knew the guy for almost a decade now, and this is how he treats me. I bet
am
he's
happy
going to
that he's
super
here.
chat you. I bet he's gonna super.
No. Arch is very cool. Very
So I'm
cool.
actually planning a Dungeons and Dragons campaign with Arch.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, and VTubers.
Let's go. That'll be so good.
He needs to finish his campaign. He's one of the best GMs that I ever played with.
Really? That's really finding a good DM like that is rare. So
He knows
That's
the
nice.
lore. He understands autistically military strategies. He does voices. Like he's literally everything you want from a DM, and he also puts in a lot of effort on making the maps and stuff.
Oh, that's so good.
Unlike most GMs, he's actually willing to explain to you how the character works. Like he's willing to handhold you and.
That is nice because it can be kind of daunting going into it if you don't, if you don't have a good DM like that.
Unfortunately, most of his stories are grimdark, and he likes to punish the players.
That's you can't see. For me, I find that more interesting. Like my current DM is kind of like that, and it enhances it in some way. It makes it feel more grounded, I guess.
Grounded? Yeah. Well, sort of. Like, it's kind of difficult when you become paranoid, thinking that every NPC is out to get you. You know?
Yeah, I can see that. Is that like, would that depend on character though, or like, is that like develop? Like, if your character, for example, is someone that's not very perceptive, would they still feel that way, like paranoid, or?
Every NPC is a cynical bastard in Arch's universe. They want something from you.
That's kind of realistic.
Everyone has an angle. Everyone has a game.
Oh, V needs to be punished a lot in D&D. Apparently, Disco thinks you need to be punished.
Well, Disco should keep her sexual fetishes for herself.
Every NPC is out to get you, V. Specifically, Arch says. So it's specifically you, V. Only
No,
you.
I don't think so. I think the punishment was all around. I mean, I do think the other players also felt that the characters were out to get them.
It's an interesting dynamic. You never feel safe.
Yeah, Sargon as a DM was also very interesting. All of his NPCs were like dwarves. Like, they were immovable objects. They, like, completely unreasonable, irrational, but like if they had a goal, like they didn't get, like for example, we were playing Cyberpunk, and there was this chick that we had to capture alive. And I was like, stop, or I'll shoot. She just refused to stop. And she's going like to a drawer where she had the gun. And she's like opening the drawer, and I'm like, woman, just stop it. Just stop. And she like just goes, picks the gun, aims it towards me, and then I shoot. And the other players were like, but like, you're supposed to capture her alive. And I'd be like, yes, but she's mentally challenged. She wouldn't have told us anything reasonable anyway.
Yeah. I mean, like, in that situation, it'd be very hard. Like, it's either you get hurt yourself or you just stop the situation from being dangerous. So,
well, I mean, when I am a GM, I don't create characters that have absolutely no self-preservation. You know, like, any reasonable person, when they have a gun pointed towards them, would probably stop.
Probably.
Because that's how you create interesting D&D campaigns, right? You need to have immersion. So the NPCs, they need to be, I guess, like, relatable, you know, to act like people would act in reality in that particular situation. So yeah, I did shoot her in the leg. Yes, we did manage to catch her.
Still alive.
Still alive. So what's your campaign about?
We only just started this one. It's a new one. So, there's not, like, the overarching story hasn't been fully explored yet, but we've encountered some weird things that are kind of alarming. The way that this DM did it is it's very much focused on our characters and how we choose to interact with the world, which I like because I'm a big role player, so I prefer to have lots of role play. But as far as the story goes, I'm not far enough in yet to know what it's about. So
you're more into the talking type rather than the action roll the dice type.
Yeah, I mean, I do like having that, like, as a breaking up, you know, between stuff. But I like to be able to have time to develop a character or develop relationships with other characters because it makes it more fun for me anyway.
I think you love Arch as a dungeon master.
RP, are you more roleplay or are you more action as far as that goes?
I think I like role playing a lot more, but it's also, as you mentioned, like, you need to have a little bit of dice throwing in between, you know, like a little bit of combat every now and then.
It helps up the stakes as well. Like, if there's never any threat and you're never fighting anything, it's kind of it kind of can get boring, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I do know players that just prefer the combat, and it's kind of weird, like, especially in the 5e system, the combat is so basic.
Yeah.
But there are GMs that know how to make good combat as well, like, you swing through chandeliers, you know, like, stuff like that, like using the environment to make the combat more interesting.
That would be cool. Like, that would be that would be more engaging, I think.
Yeah, like, creating
they're
interesting
5 feet
battlefields that you know, like, you can interact with the environment, like on a ship, for example, you can climb on the ropes and, you know, be in the bird's nest and then do a drop down attack.
That's fun because that's like more. It's you're still role playing in a way because it's just different.
Yeah,
that's
it's more different than I rolled the dice. Oh, you rolled higher than his AC. Oh, you do damage, and now
that's that's kind of boring.
Do you know what campaign we used to play?
What?
So, Vampires the Masquerade, like, you're aware of that game?
Yeah.
So the developers say that if you're a fascist, you can't play the game. Like, it's in the rules.
Right? You can't use what?
If you're a fascist in real life, you can't play. Like, that's part of the rules.
Okay.
Right? Like, very bizarre, but whatever, right? So Arch makes this game where we're playing as Nazis in World War II invading Russia. So we were like Nazi vampires. And it ends up being one of the most popular live streams.
Wow.
And the company absolutely hates it. I think we had like 2,000, 3,000 people watching when that was taking place.
Wow. So, that's wild.
Yeah, and we were like probably the biggest live stream, but we decided that it's a bit too edgy, so we stopped.
Uh,
It was,
that's. I mean, clearly people were interested though. That's very cool.
well, Arch was doing it properly, you know. Like he
Hmm.
actually knew the battlefields of World War II, and he was trying to reenact the actual historical battles
Hmm.
of Operation Barbarossa. And it was a really fun stream, yeah.
That's
Anyway, there's kids
interesting.
outside my door, so I should stop playing now because they're going to
Ah.
start playing ball and it's going to be very loud.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'll tell you one more
Dang
story before I
kids.
go.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
I'll tell you a story with kids.
Hmm.
So, my cat gives birth, right? And I have kittens.
Hmm.
Adorable. And my neighbor comes out and
Hmm.
like they want to get a kitten, so they show their daughter the kittens. Their daughter is like 5 years old or so.
Hmm.
So the daughter, you know, comes the next day with all the other girls in the neighborhood, like 6 or 7 girls. And luckily, I'm with my wife, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. You know, like we open the door, we take them to the kittens, they play with the kittens, and then they leave. And they do so the next
Hmm.
day as well. Like it's now a habit. Like all the girls in my neighborhood like want to come and play with the kittens. But then my wife wasn't home one day, like she was at work,
Hmm.
and I worked all night. You know, I've been streaming all night, so I'm in my bed in my underwear, and I'm sleeping, and this is
Yeah.
like 2 p.m. and I hear the girls knocking at the door, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, you know, like I'm not opening the door. I mean, my wife isn't here. Like, I'm not going to let little girls in the house of
Yeah.
like, it's inappropriate. So I go to sleep, right? And they're knocking and they're knocking, and at one point, I hear a girl in the house going, "The door is open. We can go."
Oh no. What?
I don't think that I have ever moved faster in my life than the dash towards the wardrobe to put some pants on, and then I teleported downstairs to kick those girls out of my house.
Get out! That's so funny. They just walked in. Oh my god.
And then I had to
Yeah,
have a
that's
talk with their parents. But like, can you imagine? Like, no, seriously. Like, again, saying, "Oh, I saw the neighbor naked."
yeah, that would have been bad. And like no sense of danger. Like you just walk into someone's house. That's kind of
I mean, it's a safe
kind of
neighborhood and
odd.
all that, you know. They're
Even
but
then
like,
though, like
well, yeah, I just called their parents. Like, I had to talk with the neighbors. It's like it's a little bit inappropriate. They should
yeah,
maybe you should educate your daughter. Just saying, you know.
just a bit. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Also, Arch is yelling at you to make your Discord reactive a PNG instead
I
of
don't know
a
what that
JPEG.
is, but
You
I'll.
don't know the transparent background, so there's no background.
This
V,
is already too much. Like I already
V.
have done more than
I'll
was
do it
asked
for
of.
you. I'll send it to you. I think I did it for my thumbnail. I'll do it.
Introduce Viri to Princess the Hopeful. I don't know what that is. Magical
Hmm?
girls in the new world of darkness and Wood is mostly talking anyway. Oh, probably like a tabletop game that I need to be introduced to
Ah.
as well.
Hmm.
It was a little girl invasion, yes. A very disturbing one.
Disturbing. Do you wake up at night in a cold sweat, like ugh, like a nightmare when you think about it?
This is, I mean, you're not a man, so you don't know how it's like. But to be a man in the presence of a little girl is very self-aware. Like, I
Hmm.
was at a supermarket one day, and
Hmm.
this like little girl came up to me, you know, saying that she lost her mommy. But I still had to take a couple of steps back, realizing the implications, the social implications. Like, she's a little girl, I'm a grown man, and I'm not related to her. Like,
Right.
people will say things. So, you know, I did try to help her out, but still, like, you never know.
Yeah.
It's
No, I can
problematic.
see that.
Yeah.
I mean, in the situation, like in your house situation, that's even worse. Like that's like.
Yeah, because they, you know, they
Hmm.
could just say that I invited them over or something. So
Yeah. No, that's not good.
there were, another thing, like, still with the same problem, like, the little girls came one day to the yard, and my wife was there picking up the weeds from the lawn,
Hmm.
and the little girls were like, "Oh, can we pick up the not the leaves, the shrubbery, you know, the weeds. Yeah, can we pick up the weeds? And my wife goes yes, and comes in the house and like, woman, what the fuck are you doing? Like, the neighbors are going to think that we're exploiting their children. Like,
Yes, get to work for free. Oh no.
Anyway, it was a nice stream. Thank you for being here. And next time maybe we can finish playing It's a Way Out.
Yes, yes, I think we should do that.
We would probably have to play off stream because I don't know if I still have the saves, given the fact that I had to format my computer.
Right.
So we would have to play and go back to the point where we left off.
Right.
But anyway,
technology.
Thank you everyone for the super chats. Thank you, Viri, for being a lovely guest.
Yes, thank you.
And I hope you're going to do some karaoke soon.
Maybe, we'll see.
I want to hear the American national anthem.
I'll learn it just for you, V. Just for you.
You don't have to learn it. There's lyrics online.
Well, I still have to know how it sounds.
You don't know how the why do I know how the American national anthem sounds and you don't?
I mean, probably vaguely, but to sing it well, you'd have to learn it a little bit, or else it'd be like, oh, say, you know what I mean?
Can you see? Go on.
No, I'm good.
Anyway,
goodbye, V.
thank you for the stream, and thank you guys. I'll see you later.